Welcome to the Say It Out Loud podcast. I'm your host, Vasavi Kumar. If you're eager to gain clarity, speak with unwavering confidence, and liberate those inner voices, you're in the perfect spot. My mission here is to empower you to break free, find fulfillment, and ignite your passion. You ready? It's time to say it out loud. I've put together a guide of my top 10 tested and proven to work practical strategies and habits to help bright women like you say no, set your boundaries right, live confidently, and build healthy relationships, starting with the relationship you have with yourself. This is a self-paced guide, and I can't wait for you to dig into it so you can start becoming your most confident self, because she's in there waiting for you. Head to the link in my show notes or go to vasavikumar.com/guide and grab it today. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Say It Out Loud podcast. It is me, Vasavi. I am so happy to be here, and there's so much on my mind that I want to share with all of you. And one of the things, if I'm being completely honest, which is the only way that I really know how to be, is I've been struggling. I've been struggling with grief. I've been struggling with watching my dad deteriorate with this progressive neurological condition. And so I've been struggling to really be consistent when it comes to my podcast. And it's not flowing out of me like the way it used to. And then today I woke up and I was like, I really want to record a podcast episode. And I was like, what would I say to a client right now who wants to record a podcast episode, but it's maybe struggling to show up? I would say, share that. Share that you're struggling to show up. Share that. Like that's it right there, because there are people out there listening who also are struggling to show up, and it just feels so good to know that they're not alone. So I've been struggling to show up. It's interesting because on my social media, I'm very consistent. I show up on my stories all the time. One of the things that I've been talking about with my clients is, no matter the results, the vanity metrics, no matter how many people like your post, no matter how many people are buying your offers, you need to be showing up daily. That's something that I have been talking about with my clients, because it can feel really daunting when you're putting yourself out there, when you're putting your business out there, when you're putting your art out there, and then all you hear are crickets. And I know this firsthand, how that feels. Like when I've put out offers about my one-on-one coaching, when I've put out offers for even something as low as like $57, I've gotten crickets. And it's like, where is everybody? Where are all my people who want to work with me? Because you show up with such enthusiasm, you're so excited about this offer, and then you don't hear the results. You're not getting the results that you want. And then we stop short. And we stop promoting ourselves. We start marketing ourselves. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my own advice today. I'm taking my own medicine, and I'm going to show up regardless of crickets, regardless of whether I have people knocking down my front door wanting to work with me. I'm still going to show up, and I'm going to record this podcast episode in service of my business, in service of the people who do want to work with me. So that's what I'm doing today. And I have something really exciting that I want to offer all of you to join me in, which is a 21-day voice activation experience. So I'm really excited about this opportunity for people to work with me, because it is a taste of what it's like to have me on speed dial. This is a 21-day journey to own your voice, regulate your nervous system, and take up space. So let me know if this sounds like you. You have powerful ideas and offers, but you struggle to express them clearly on Instagram or other platforms. You feel stuck overthinking every word of your posts, captions, and pitches, worried about being too much or not enough. You know that visibility is key to growing your business, but showing up consistently feels overwhelming. You're ready to stop doubting your voice and start speaking with confidence, whether you're selling, storytelling, or coaching. And lastly, you often feel anxious or overwhelmed when it's time to speak up or be visible. So I want to guide you for the next 21 days, over the course of the next 21 days, to show up, be more visible, regulate your nervous system, and take up space in your life, in your business, and online on your social media platforms if that's where you want to grow. So what actually happens inside of this 21-day experience? First of all, you start each day with the grounding meditation that I've recorded. It's the voice activation meditation. And this meditation is intended to help you release fear, connect with your authentic voice, and build self-confidence, setting the tone for powerful self-expression throughout the day. We're also going to be starting off with a kickoff call on November 4th and a closing call on November 25th to celebrate your progress. But this is 21 days of accountability, support, and prompts. We also have a community chat in the group Voxer channel. So you might be wondering, what is Voxer? So Voxer is a walkie-talkie style messaging app that lets you send voice messages, texts, and photos. It's perfect for on-the-go conversations and makes it easy to express yourself out loud, which is exactly what we will be practicing during this experience. So if you've ever wanted to work with me, if you've ever been curious about what it's like to work with me, receive visibility and voice coaching from me, this is a really great opportunity to do so. You can join the 21-day voice activation experience by heading to the link in my bio. We start November 4th. I am super, super, super excited about it because I really wanted there to be a way for someone to get a taste of what it's like to work with me, to get a taste of what it's like to use your voice consistently daily for 21 days. Imagine what you could do. Imagine what you would attract into your life if you used your voice every day to say out loud what you want, if you asked for help, if you reached out for support when you needed it, if you showed up consistently on your social media profiles, with your email list, with your subscribers, showing up consistently, being visible consistently. Imagine what you could create. So this is especially for all my coaches and business owners who might be struggling to show up consistently, be more visible, and you're like, I just need a little accountability with this. That's exactly what this is for. So I'm super excited, y'all. Voice activation experience kicking off November 4th. And what I want to say is, regardless of where you're at in your journey right now, there are many ways that you can be visible, okay? You can ask for help. You can ask for support. You can take up space in the next room that you're in, the conversations that you're a part of. Speak up, use your voice, share your story, let people know that you exist. Don't be invisible to yourself. This all seems like really heavy stuff, but it's like, it is kind of heavy because it's like we become so invisible to ourselves and we're not speaking up in our own life. And then we wonder why we've become strangers to ourselves. We wonder why we sometimes feel so lonely and unsafe in our own bodies and in our own skin. And it's like, you got to take up space and you got to be visible to yourself first and foremost. So I recorded this short episode because I really want as many of you as possible inside my 21-day voice activation experience. This is going to unlock your voice in ways that you could have never imagined, because imagine doing anything for 21 days straight, right? Any sort of habit. So this is the habit of you unlocking your voice daily. And I couldn't be more thrilled to have you inside this experience. This is my short little promo podcast episode to help you really see that there are resources out there for you to help you unlock your voice. And I would be thrilled if you join me on this 21-day experience. So the link is in my show notes. You can go ahead and join. If you have any questions, DM me on at my Instagram at my name is Vasavi. And I look forward to seeing you November 4th inside my 21-day voice activation experience. Thank you so much. And remember, it's time to say it out loud. If you love today's episode, then say it out loud. Subscribe, leave a review, and come say hi over on Instagram at my name is Vasavi. Until next time, say it out loud.